Hi guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is such a special video. It's a new to me brand video, I would say. And today we're going to try Unearthly Cosmetics and we're going to talk about Don't Be Jelly palette. This is how the palette came in such a lovely box, and wait till you see the inside because this was stunning, breathtaking. When I saw this, I absolutely gasped because this box itself is like reusable, and this is how it comes, and this is how the palette sits. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my god, I love it. I love when companies do this. I feel like it's so much more secure than like packing in like a bunch of like bubble wrap and stuff like that. I really love it, and I can like put so much things into it, like my jewelry, my earrings, you know, I love it. And wait till you see the inside of this palette because this is so pretty. It comes with the same art cover as the palette itself, and look at this beauty. Oh my god, I'm in love with this palette. Can you even like take this? I certainly cannot. My jaw was on the floor when I saw this palette swatched. And if you're ready to see live swatches to eye looks using this palette, then please keep on watching. Oh my god, I'm so excited. When this palette was like launched, I immediately ordered it because of the shades. I saw the owner of Unearthly Cosmetics swatch these shades and I gasped. My jaw was like on the floor. I couldn't wait like 1 second. This palette retails for $60. You can use the code Rachel. I personally do not have a code. I use Rachel's code here on YouTube. So I'm gonna put that code in the description box below for you guys. If Unearthly Cosmetics you're watching, and if you wanna give this girl a code, I'll be happy to have that. Now, without further ado, let's just put this baby on our eyes. Actually, let's move on to the live swatches with this palette, and then we're going to do 2 looks using this palette on our eyes. So let's begin. I feel like live swatches really help me as a customer for sure to see all the shifts, the dimension, everything. This palette comes with 12 beautiful shades. We have 5 beautiful mattes. We have like all shifty shades. I don't think there's anything that doesn't shift. Either it's a duochrome or a multichrome. I know for a fact that I can see 2 multichromes, which is this shade and this shade, but rest all of them I think is a duochrome. All beautiful creamy mattes. Let's live swatch. The first shade is called Salty, and this is definitely like a white to a blue purple shifting shade. This definitely is like more of a toppery shade. And you can definitely see that shift. Can you see that purple and that blue? And it's more of a transparent base. So you can definitely use this as a highlighter too, if you're into like iridescent highlighters. But yeah, it's like a blue to a purple shifting shade. This as like layered on top of any mattes would be amazing. The next shade is Sea Space. And this is like a deep blue purple shade. It looks very, actually blue purple. I was saying that it looks very royal purple, but it definitely has like a strong blue flip to it. There you go. I think you guys can see a lot of blue. I see a lot of purple. Oh, such gorgeous shades. Okay. Let's move on to the next shade. I'm so happy that this shade is in the palette. This is called Sea Urchin, and this is a deep eggplant matte shade. And this would like help to deepen out any shade in this palette. Like a very eggplanty shade. You definitely can make this act like a black shadow too. Really pretty. Now the next shade is definitely a multichrome. This is called Hydro Space. And I see purple, blue, green. Oh my god, so pretty. Okay, let me swatch it. Gorgeous. Right now I see a lot of green and gold, and you see like pink. Oh my god, this is stunning. Stunning. Oh my god, I'm drooling here. So pretty, so pretty. Let's move on to the next shade. This is also such a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful, like a mid-tone purple shade. You know I love my purples. And any palette, if it has like a purple, this, it just makes my day. This and that multi-chrome would be just dream. Like, look at that. Such a pretty shade. Oh, I love it. Love it. What are we gonna do today? I have no idea. The next shade in the palette is called Brine, and this looks like a seafoamy green shimmer shade. I definitely do not have this kind of a shade in my collection. These shimmers are definitely more on the thin side, but super ultra dimensional. That just tells me that it's not gonna crease on my eyes. Especially if you have like hooded eyes like me. I feel like this thin formula, which is like ultra reflective, these do not crease on my eyes. I'm actually trying Unearthly for the first time, and I just couldn't wait when I saw this palette. The next shade in the palette is called Lagoon, and this is like a royal blue shade, but in the mid-tone family. Look at that. Oh my God. There are so many like two shadow looks in this palette. I cannot even. It just looks stunning. Stunning. Okay, the next shade in the palette is called Aquatic. And this is like this also looks like a taupery shade to me, but looks like more blue purple, but like on a lighter tone. Like a sky blue purple. Look at that. Oh my God. Stunning. Okay, let's move on to the next shade. The next shade is a multi-chrome, and this is Luminescence. And oh my God, this is a kind of a shade that I was like drooling for in my collection. It's like a beautiful purple with like a green shift. I also can see like an orange and a pink. Oh my God. So beautiful. I cannot even. It just cannot even. Oh, I don't even think that you guys can see that purple. You see a lot of like pink orange. I see like straight up green purple. I'll show you like all the swatches in the outside lighting in like, you'll be able to see all the shifts in dimensions. You just wait. Oh my God, I so love that shade. I cannot wait to put that on my eyes. The next shade is Coral. And this is very unusual shade, I would say. It's not a coral. It's like a rusty red shade with a hint of coral in it. Oh my God. I definitely do not have this shade. Look at that. Beautiful. And I feel like with that shade, you can definitely take this palette to a warm color story. If you just put that on your crease, I feel like you can definitely get away from the blues and get more of a warmer tone. Oh, I love the addition of that matte. The next shade is just so pretty. It's like a mid-tone purple shade, like a pinky purple shade, I would say. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. How many times would I say I love it? This whole palette is so beautiful, so beautiful. And the last shade in the palette is like a seafoam green shade. This is called seafoam. I didn't know that. It's like a seafoam green shade. So apt. So pigmented too. Wow. And that is the entire palette swatched for you guys. Oh my God, I cannot even wait. Cannot wait. Let me show you all the swatches on the screen and the outside lighting too, so that you can see all the shifts, the dimension, everything among this palette. Let me wash off this hand and then we'll quickly come and create two looks using this palette. Okay, I'm back. So let's begin. Ignore this pimple, just ignore. Okay, let's start off with this coral shade. I'm gonna put that coral shade on my crease. Let's see how it performs on the eye. Should we even prime our eyes? I think we should. I'm just gonna take my Lorac primer, just a tiny little bit. I'm just gonna messily put it on my eyes. just because I was like shopping the entire day, and I went like 9 o'clock in the morning just because my boys were out for like a soccer practice and they've not returned as yet. So I was like, when they're not there, I can do so many things that I cannot even tell you. Like, I love them to death. But when they're at home, they really want me to like play with them. So I felt like today is like the perfect day. Let me do the shopping because I'm traveling in like next 2 weeks. And I definitely wanted like so much to do, like for gifts and then recording. And this palette was coming today. I knew that. And I was like, this palette was scheduled to enter my home by 12 o'clock. And I was like, let me just go at like 9 o'clock in the morning and I'll return back by 12 o'clock. And that's exactly what I did. I did my shopping for 3 hours because that was a lot. And then I returned back and the palette was not here as yet. And then I was like, oh my goodness, when is this gonna come? I ate my lunch and by the time palette was here. And I was like, what perfect timing. Look at that shade. I love that. I love that coral. And I'm taking very, very tiny little bit just because I want to like build up the shade rather than like putting it all across my eyelid all of a sudden. And it's definitely building up. This is the first time, as I said, I'm using Unearthly Cosmetics. So I'm very, very excited to see how the mattes, the shimmers all blend. And so far, so good. I'm going to take the same shade on my lower lash line too, just to blow it out, because we're definitely going to deepen it out with another shade. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm going to take the shade Sea Urchin, this one, the eggplant shade, because I feel like that would just be amazing with that. I'm gonna just pat it right there to deepen out the outer corners. First I'm gonna pat it. Look how deep that shade is. And then slowly, circular motion to blend that shade. There's a little kick up in the pan, but I don't see anything on my face. So that's really good. I'm going to dip back into that coral shade once again, just to blend the edges of that eggplant shade. Just like that. It's blending really, really nicely. Definitely not worried about this area because shimmers, you know. I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Glow. Actually, before that, let me take a smaller blending brush, like a pencil brush. And then I'm going to go on that Sea Urchin shade once again and just blend it on the outer corners of the lower lash line. Just like that. Just to tie in everything together. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Glow because why not? I'm going to put that right there on the inner third of the eyelid. Just like that. Just to create like a tacky base. I'm going to first take this shade, which is Sea Space, and then I'm going to go into this multi-chrome shade, which is Hydro Space. So let's do that. Sea Space, which is like that royal purple shade. I'm going to focus that here, mainly on the outer corners, blending onto that deeper matte shade. Oh my god, that all over the eye would be stunning too. Like for a blue smoky eye, are you kidding me? Oh, that's so beautiful. Stunning. I'm gonna just turn the brush on the other side, take that Hydro Space shade, that multi-chrome. Let's see how that is. I'm gonna put that. Oh my goodness. I cannot. Wow. Oh my god, that's stunning. I'm just gonna melt it down with that blue purple shade. I don't want like a cut crease, so I'm just gonna blend it across. Are you kidding me? That's stunning. I'm actually gonna take that coral shade once again and then just blending out in the crease because I definitely don't want to lose that. And I'm also gonna take the same shade on the inner portion of the lower lash line. Just like that. I'm gonna take a small, tiny little brush. I'm gonna take the shade Salty, but that's gonna give me a blue, I think, because it's like a purple blue. Yeah. Oh, stunning. Stunning. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. And that's my first eye look. I really hope that you can see the shift in the dimension because I really can. And I love how it was so easy to achieve. And it looks like warm tone with this eye on, and that's because of that crease shade. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the second eye look because I cannot wait like one more second now. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade, this purple shade. This is called Sea Star, and let's put that on like majority of the crease, I would say. And this is like a big fluffy brush. I'm loving that the mattes are buildable and it's blending so effortlessly. I'm going to take the same shade, blowing it out on the lower lash line. Okay, now for the outer corners, I want to dip into this blue shade. Let's see how that rolls. I'm just going to take that, tapping off the excess and placing it right there in the outer corners. Definitely want that purple and the blue together. Dipping back into that purple shade. Mixing it up. I want to use that seafoam green, but I don't know where am I going to use it. Maybe in the inner corners, but let's wait for that. Okay, now I'm going to take decisions. I don't even know what to do. Actually, I'm going to first put my glitter glue because I want to see that luminescence shade by itself first. And then if we want to like build with another shimmer shade, like to melt it with that blue, we can do that later. And then I'm going to take the luminescent shade, this one. So pretty. Okay. And this is more of like, this is Sigma small blend brush. It's fluffy but flat at the same time. So I'm going to pat that right there. Oh my God. Oh, it's so shimmery. Wow. Oh my God, this is stunning. Was I even expecting this? Absolutely not. Okay. What to do now? Okay, I'm going to take this shade and this is Aquatic on the same brush. I'm just gonna, why not, you know? And I'm gonna just place that right there, melting it with that blue shade, just so that there's no harsh lines and I can see some kind of a mending shade. Oh my God, so stunning. And then we can go back to that blue shade, mixed with that purple shade, and then just blend the outer corners. I'm also going to take the same shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line. Just like that. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Oof, okay. For the inner corners, I'm going to take this seafoam green. Let's see. Yeah, you can totally take that as an inner corner shade, especially if you are like my skin tone. Oh, that's so stunning. So stunning. Okay, I'm going to finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. And that's my second eye look. Oh my god, I'm loving the way how both of these eyes turned out. It's so dimensional. It's so shifty. I cannot stop staring at my eyes. Obviously, I want to do so much more with this palette. What are the shades that we did not use? We didn't use Jellyfish. We did not use Brine. So these two shades. I think we used everything else in this palette. And I cannot wait to use this because I know that I'm gonna love this. Like, that's no questions asked at all. Like, these two, like, you can straight up go like two shades like column wise and you can create a look. I'm just dibbling and dabbling everywhere so that I can like show you the shades. Oh my god, so pretty, so pretty. Oh my god, this, so far the palettes that I've tried so far, I feel like this is right up there. Like, oh my god, Unearthly Cosmetics, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I love the artwork of the palette. From the artwork to the inside the palette is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to try this even more. Like, I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh my god, I was not expecting this, but this was a pleasant surprise. I really hope that you guys enjoyed both the eye looks that I created for you guys. Do let me know in the comment section you like the warm tone side better or the cool tone side, or you do not like any, or you like both. I really hope that this video was inspiration for you guys. Do let me know if you are interested in this palette to pick it up or not. I'll link everything regarding this palette in the description box below for you guys. And if you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.